Most people are aware that walking is one of the best and simplest forms of exercise a person can do for their overall health. It has been shown that at least 30 minutes a day of walking can help lower calories, boost your immune system, increase cardiovascular health, and improve your mood. As if those benefits were not already enough, what if I told you there were a few simple things you could do that would add additional benefits to walking? I'm talking about benefits such as developing stronger ab and core muscles, promoting better posture, increased strength and endurance, reducing lower back pain, and improving muscle tone of the arms and shoulders. Interested? Then be sure to watch this entire video because we're going to show you a few simple things you can do while walking that will allow you to reap all those benefits and help you achieve a greater level of fitness. But before we get into it, please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice, and it is recommended you consult a medical professional regarding your health and before beginning any exercise program. Also, hit that subscribe button to see more of our content. We are going to be utilizing some dumbbells with our walking, but unlike the common power walking exercise where someone might hold some dumbbells in each hand and emphasize swinging the arms while walking, what we are going to do actually involves very little to no movement of the arms. Despite their simplicity, do not underestimate the effectiveness of these exercises. The first exercise is called the suitcase carry, and as the name implies, it resembles carrying a suitcase. Even though this exercise is quite simple in design, it is important to follow a few key points in order to do it properly and receive the maximum results. This exercise is especially good at targeting the side muscles of the core called the obliques. You can use a kettlebell, a dumbbell, or anything with some weight on it that is not too bulky or cumbersome, and preferably has a handle or something that facilitates a firm grip. This is a unilateral exercise that is performed with one arm at a time. Squat down and use your legs to pick up the weight with your palm side facing your thigh, but without touching. Make sure you have your head, neck, and spine in a straight alignment. Roll your shoulders and your shoulder blades back and down while tightening your core. Keep a tight grip onto the weight and continue to squeeze for the duration of the exercise. Maintain all these conditions as you walk forward in a straight line utilizing smaller steps to keep your feet underneath your body, using a natural heel to toe motion while at the same time keeping your gaze directly forward with your chin slightly tucked in, which will assist in keeping your head and neck posture straight. The key is to make sure both shoulders remain at the same level and don't allow your body to tilt to one side, since the weighted side of your body will naturally want to drop, but it is the contraction and engagement of the oblique muscles on the non-weighted side that keeps everything level and balanced as you walk. This is actually one of the most common errors when doing this exercise, which is the tendency for people to raise the shoulder of the weighted arm rather than using the core, and in particular the oblique muscles, to keep the shoulders and upper body aligned. Remember to focus on keeping your core contracted while maintaining straight posture, and be sure to do the exercise for an equal amount of time, steps, or distance on both sides. Depending on your level of fitness, you can adjust the amount of weight or the distance accordingly. So if you use fairly heavy weights, you can walk a short distance like say 20 or 30 feet, and if you want to go for a longer stroll, use lighter weight. It's always best to start out with lighter weights and add more weight or distance if you don't feel it is challenging enough, or as your strength and endurance increases. The next exercise is called the farmer's carry. It's essentially the same as the suitcase carry, but this time you'll be carrying a weight in each hand. Unlike the suitcase, which really targets the obliques due to the imbalance of using only one side of the body, the farmer's carry is more of a full body workout. When done properly, it will target a large variety of muscle groups from your calves all the way up to your trapezius muscles. When performing the farmer's carry, all the previous points mentioned regarding the suitcase carry still apply, with the only obvious difference being you will now be holding one weight in each hand. Remember to keep a straight posture throughout the entire exercise while keeping your shoulders back and down, and also keep the core engaged to avoid bending forward from the waist and keeping your upper body in a locked position. This is crucial not only so you get the most benefit from the exercise, but it also helps you avoid possible injury. Don't forget to continuously keep a tight grip and squeeze on the weights while walking. You also want to ensure that you keep your elbows straight but not locked, as there is a danger of tearing the bicep muscle if you have your elbow bent, especially when using heavy weights. Once again, adjust the weights and distance based on your level of fitness. You can try counting steps, walking for a particular distance, or a set amount of time. You will find this exercise is great for developing your forearms and increasing grip strength. You can also try speeding up your walk to add more cardio into the exercise, but don't sacrifice proper form and allow your posture to deteriorate. If at any point you find that you are losing the correct posture due to fatigue or muscle failure, stop and put the weights down and break for a few minutes. to help avoid the potential for injury. If you need to turn around to go back in the opposite direction, be sure to place the weights down first, then turn around and pick up the weights. When doing this exercise with heavier weights, it is recommended you do it no more than 3 times per week. If using lighter weights, you can try bringing your hands out to the sides at varying angles to put even greater emphasis on the deltoid muscles. This next variation is typically called the flexed arm carry, and it's a great exercise for targeting and strengthening the biceps and forearms and can also enhance your ability to do pull-ups. As before, all the points of the previous exercises still apply and need to be followed, such as straight posture, core engagement, shoulders back and down, and so on. The one key difference is we are going to bend the arm at the elbow to form a 90-degree angle between the upper arm and forearm while still keeping the shoulders back and down and keep the elbows close to the body as well. Because this exercise is utilizing a bent arm position, be sure to use lighter weights than what you might normally utilize for a regular farmer's carry in order to avoid injuring the bicep muscles. Try changing the hand positions with each walk to work a variety of muscles in the arm. Positions such as palm up to target the biceps, vertically with the thumb sides facing up to work the bicep and brachialis, or palm down to really activate the forearms, or try any of the motions in between. You could even try alternating between positions during your walk as your arms become fatigued or before you reach point of failure. The single arm bottoms up carry is our next variation, and in order to get the most benefit from this exercise, using a kettlebell is strongly recommended. Grab the kettlebell and turn it up so the bottom is facing straight up and the elbow bent at a 90-degree angle. It's very important to keep the elbow facing forward and that you not allow it to flare out to the side. Follow all the points we have covered in the previous exercises regarding correct posture and form. This variation heavily depends on core engagement as well as a tight grip to stabilize the kettlebell and keep it upright. It's also beneficial for strengthening the rotator cuffs. Of course, there is also a double arm version of this exercise that you should incorporate into your workout routine as well. Now, the next time you're holding your luggage or carrying some groceries, you can turn it into an opportunity for an added workout. Please like and subscribe for more of our content. Thanks for watching.